Guys, today we are doing one of my favorite CEO habits, an end of the year audit. So while most nail techs jump into vision boards and goal planning and all that stuff, but real CEOs pause and evaluate what's already happened. Because we can't plan for 2026 if we don't understand 2025. So let's do our end of the year audit and talk about what worked and what didn't work in 2025 right now. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Keisha. I'm a licensed nail technician for more than 25-30 years. I run my own nail business. I am a New York State licensed educator and teacher, and I am a nail mentor and educator. And if you are tired of running your business like a side hustle and want to treat it like a real business, like an entrepreneur, like a CEO would, then you are in the perfect place, because we have started a new series for Vlogmas where we're bringing you from nail tech to CEO before 2026. So make sure that you are locked in 3 times a week this month, 3, and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when those 3 videos are live all this month. And guys, I might have forgot to mention in the description box below, I want you to sign up for my Nail Squad email list if you are not signed up already, because I am giving you a template handout worksheet type of situation every week for the 3 videos of that theme. Every week we are going to be diving into a different topic for the next few weeks, and in the beginning of the week you're going to get all the handouts for the whole week's worth of videos every week. And I'm not going to leave it in the description box. It's not going to be on my Beacons page. You can only get it as a Nail Squad member. So make sure that you are signed up for my email list. So let's jump back into the video. So why do we need to audit? Let's talk about that. First and foremost, I always like to just start and talk to you guys about why we do what we do, because we got to make it make sense, right? Success leaves clues. So the struggle. If we skip this step, we're going to repeat the same problems. The same money leaks, the same slow seasons, the same burnout, all the same things we will repeat. And we want to have a different mindset. Remember the last video, mindset? Yes, we need a different mindset going into 2026. So I always like to reevaluate everything. And I'm going to get into that a little bit more and more throughout this video. But we have to look at what worked and what didn't work, because why are we going to carry burdens into the new year that did not work, where we should be pushing the things that did work more? So we're going to break this down into a 4-part end of the year audit. So starting with 1, your services. What made you the most money? What drained your time? What do clients actually book versus what you prefer to perform? And that is a big one I'm going to circle back to. Cutting, adjusting, and evaluate is going to start here. At the end of the year, I always look at my booking system. My booking system tells me exactly what service made me the most money. When I report to you guys, this is how much I made in this year, I could see, I don't know what year it was, 23 or 22 or something, where I saw, wow, I actually made the most money doing gel spa pedicures above acrylic, nails, fill-ins. And I thought that was really weird, because I have a handful of clients that just come to me for nails. Not every single person does their feet, but overall, I made the most money during pedicures. So that made me start to think, okay, going into the next year, I really need to, I pushed my pedicures, I switched them out, but let me try to glamorize them and let me just do a little bit more. I'm going to give a little bit more of my attention to the service that's actually making me money. I'm not going to give my attention and try to push something that's not working, or this nail art, or continue to buy stuff that my customers don't really want. So we really have to shift our mindset from stop thinking about what we want, what you like to do. Yes, you like to do Frenchies. Yes, you like to do acrylic, but your clients are actually screaming like, low-key, I really would like for you to do feet. I would really like for you to do this. I would really like this service or structured manicures. What are they asking of you? What are they booking? Look at your books and pay attention and start evaluating them. Number 2 is your clients. We want to ask ourselves, who are your loyal clients? Who consistently no-showed, canceled, or just stressed you out? Did your marketing bring you in the right clientele or just any old body? Your client patterns are going to tell you a lot about what you need to change in 2026. If I notice that all my discounted sets that I'm offering on Instagram brought me in a whole bunch of young girls that came for the discount and never returned, I'm going to stop offering those discount services next year. I don't want a whole bunch of one-timers. I'd rather have 5 people that come to me every single month versus several people that only come to me one time. You want to build a solid, loyal clientele. That is like crucial to your business. You don't understand how much loyalty means over quantity. My booking system also tells me, I run a report on who actually showed up. Well, actually, I don't run that report. Let me just be honest. It tells me, like, it'll tell me at the end of the year, like, this is your most faithful customer. This is your most loyal customer. This is your customer that spent the most money. And it's funny, and I always text them that. I'm like, so you know you're my like most loyal customer in this year. She was like, this is last year. And she was like, seriously? She was like, really? I didn't think that. And I'm like, I go by what it tells me. And by booking, you were the most loyal customer. Who are the loyal ones? So we want to start to pay attention, give a little love to the ones that are loyal and stop stressing out the ones that might be stressing you out, or just because they spend a lot of money, I'm going to pay attention to them. No, stick to the loyal ones. And number 3 is going to be money. Look at your year honestly. And we want to ask ourselves, what months were great? What months dipped? Where did your expenses get out of control? And what did you invest in that actually helped your business? This is going to be where reality meets clarity. And we're going to see exactly where the money is going. Where am I spending it? Did I buy a whole bunch of products that no one use? If nail art, or let's say what are those big stones that you guys use, like with the Scorpio and all that, the whatever, those. Let's say I spent a lot of money on having all of those, but when I run my numbers, 3D Charms only brought me in $150, $200 in the year. This is why we run reports. And I'm not going to even yell at you for not having a booking system. I'm just like, I'm tired of singing that song to you guys, so I'm not going to do it. But this is where it comes in. I can actually see, wow, I spent this amount on 3D Charms, but I only made this. It doesn't make sense. So I'm not going to take that into the next year. We have to either up the price for the 3D Charms, or I have to start using what I have first before I re-up on my supplies. That's just one example, but you get what I'm trying to say. We want to take note, especially of the months where we are booming, because the months that I'm booming, I know, okay, this was a good month for me. This is my good time. One, I'm going to try to hold on to that money because I know there might be a bad season that's coming right after it. And I have to note these bad seasons because I have to kind of prepare for it. I know, let me stock up in the summer because I know my fall. For me personally, my slow season is September and a little into October, but September is the worst month. It used to be January, but I don't know, my girl's been coming through, so January isn't that crazy anymore. September is kind of slow for me. My clientele is older. We all have kids. They're going to high school, college, middle school. They got to come out of pocket. Stuff ain't cheap now. So my clientele is brokey in September. So that is a slow time for me. So I usually like to do my supply shopping in the top of the summer. I like it to last me through the summer, and then I let it dwindle off in September before I restock for the holidays, because I don't want to spend money on stuff that if I'm slow, I'm not really going to be going through it and I'm not making that money back. Do you understand? And really think about what you're putting that money into. Are we saving it? And how much is going back into your business? You know, we want to take a look at our books and all that stuff if you are somebody that's keeping track. But if you invested in how to blow up your Instagram in 2 days and this type of course and that type of course, did it really help you? I mean, we have so many free tools on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. What did you put your money into that you thought was going to invest, that you thought was going to help improve maybe your skill or your business or grow your social media? Did it actually do what it's supposed to do? Because then we want to look at buying these things again in the future if it did help, looking into it more, or not really relying on other people's paid products to boost my business if it doesn't really help me. And the last thing we want to look at, you're not going to like this, is you, the CEO. Did you stay consistent? Did you burn out? Did you enforce those boundaries? Did you avoid hard decisions? Leadership starts with self-awareness, and you have to be aware of the things that you are doing. If you can wholeheartedly say you gave everything to your business and you did not see any results, I'm probably going to say you're lying, because if you gave everything, you're going to see those results. You burned out. But you burned out. Why? Because you probably didn't plan. You probably overworked yourself. You didn't stretch yourself. If you were filming, posting, and you burnt yourself out, that means you didn't plan it right. I film a lot in a week, but I have certain days that I film, certain days that I edit. I give myself enough time. I try to be a week ahead, so I'm not like stressed, I'm not struggling, I'm not running behind. I've been down the burnout road and I'm not trying to go there again. So you have to look at these things. Did you show up? Were you consistent? You were consistent for January to March. You were like on track. You did everything, and then you either burnt out or you gave up, and then whoop, you flopped. So we have to always be consistent. We have to look at ourselves. We are all really quick to point that finger. It was this, it was that, it was the algorithm, it was this, it was my clientele, it was my kids, they were busy, it was this, it was that. But at the end of the day, what did you do? So after you do all of that, you say, all right, Keisha, now what do I do next? And the answer is, now we know what we are taking into 2026 and what we are leaving behind in this year. We know what to adjust. We know what to improve. We know what to put our time into. We know what to put not so much time into, what to invest in, what to stay away from, and all these things. We're not guessing anymore. There's no more winging it. It's just straight strategy. So guys, leave me a comment down below and tell me one thing that you want to drop right here in 2025 and not take with you into 2026, and I'll be sure to respond. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye. I'm this way, but I don't want you there. I want you like here. But this wall, I'm going to fall. If I fall on camera, that'll be a funny blooper, but not fun in real life. All right.